And what they do is that they create and redeem shares to profit from arbitrage opportunities. So this makes sure, ensures that the price of the ETF is kept in line with the NAV because of this intervention by authorized participants. This is an example of ETF arbitrage. If we have an ETF premium where the ETF price is higher than the NAV, this will create an opportunity for authorized participants to buy the underlying security, short sell the ETF shares, then take the underlying security, give them to the ETF sponsor to get the ETF shares, and then use the new ETF shares to cover the short ETF position. In efficient markets, because both assets have the same claims, the same cash flow claims, the same fundamental value, ETF price should be equal to the NAV up to the transaction cost involved with that. So the profit for the authorized participant is simply the ETF price minus NAV minus the transaction cost. The ETF discount and the redemption occurs in totally the reverse way. The authorized participant buy the ETF, short sell the underlying, they redeem the ETF shares in kind, and they cover their stock positions. So arbitrage can also happen in the secondary market when high-frequency investors and hedge funds, they take, during the day, they take long, short positions in ETF and underlying, and they wait for price conversions, they close the positions, and they realize the arbitrage profits. In some strategies highlighted in Pitahisto paper and other papers, they might use futures and other ETFs instead of buying the underlying, and then they wait for the price conversions so they can reap the profits. So in real life, we argue that arbitrage is risky because execution is not immediate and mispricing might persist. We also argue that it's a limited arbitrage in the sense, we build on Greenwood 2005 that arbitrageurs, they have shorter horizon, they have limited risk-bearing capacity, so they can't wait too long for price conversions because it will expose them to non-fundamental risk. So what they do is that they hedge their positions by using the underlying, and in the moment they hedge the position, they are transmitting the shock from the ETF market to the underlying securities.